Every small step matters, whether it's saving small amounts of money, building habits, or completing minor tasks. These small things add up to something much larger over time. Ignoring them can leave us empty-handed like Jacob, while valuing them can lead to meaningful accomplishments like Ethan. There was once a towering oak tree standing proudly in the backyard of a suburban home in Ohio. It was the centerpiece of the yard, with branches that stretched toward the sky and roots that anchored it firmly in the earth. A young boy named Ethan, full of life and curiosity, loved spending his days around the tree. He'd climb its branches, swing from its sturdy limbs, and sometimes doze off under its cool shade. The tree seemed to love him back, swaying gently as if to cradle him in its leafy embrace. For Ethan, the oak tree wasn't just a tree. It was his secret hideout, his castle, his companion. He'd talk to it as if it could hear him, sharing his dreams, fears, and plans for the future. The tree, though silent, seemed to listen patiently, its leaves rustling in response as if whispering words of encouragement. As the years passed, Ethan grew older and drifted away from the simple joys of childhood. The tree still stood tall, waiting for him, but he no longer came to play. One afternoon, a teenage Ethan walked into the backyard, his face clouded with frustration. The tree rustled its leaves gently and seemed to ask, "Why don't you play with me anymore?" "I don't play around trees anymore," Ethan replied, barely looking up. "I need money to buy a car. Can you help me?" The tree thought for a moment and said, "I don't have money, but you can pick all my acorns and sell them. That should give you what you need." Ethan's eyes lit up. He collected every acorn the tree had to offer, filling baskets upon baskets, and went off to sell them at the market. The tree watched him leave, content in his happiness, but it couldn't help feeling a bit lonely when Ethan didn't return. Years later, Ethan came back, now a young man with responsibilities weighing him down. The tree rustled in excitement, its branches waving as if to welcome him. "Ethan, you've come back. Come sit and play with me." "I can't play," Ethan said, shaking his head. "I need to build a home for my family. Can you help me?" The tree thought again and replied, "I don't have a house to give you, but you can cut off my branches to build one." Without hesitation, Ethan took an axe and chopped down the tree's branches, using them to construct a small house. The tree stood bare, its limbs gone, but it felt fulfilled seeing Ethan happy. Yet again, Ethan didn't return for a long time. One summer day, Ethan returned looking older and weary. The tree, now just a trunk, eagerly greeted him. "Come and play with me, Ethan." "I'm too tired for that," Ethan sighed. "I want to get away, maybe sail somewhere peaceful. Can you give me a boat?" The tree smiled softly. "Take my trunk, use it to build your boat, and sail wherever you wish." Ethan cut down the tree's trunk, leaving only the roots behind. He built his boat and sailed away, leaving the tree lonely and desolate. Decades passed, and the yard became silent, its once proud oak reduced to a shadow of its former self. Finally, an elderly Ethan returned, walking slowly with a cane. The tree's remaining roots quivered with joy at the sight of him. "Ethan, I'm so glad to see you again, but I have nothing left to give, no acorns, no branches, no trunk. All I have are my roots." Ethan smiled, his eyes misty with memories. "I don't need much now," he said gently. "I'm just tired and need a place to rest." "Come, lean on me," the tree whispered. Ethan sat down by its roots, leaning back as he let out a deep sigh. The tree felt a profound sense of peace, happy to comfort him one last time. This story reminds us of the selfless love our parents give throughout their lives, much like the tree gave to Ethan. They provide for us, sacrifice for us, and offer comfort without asking for anything in return. As we grow and pursue our own lives, we may take their love for granted, only turning to them in times of need. Yet their love remains constant, enduring every hardship for our happiness. Let's cherish our parents while they're still here, appreciating their unconditional love and devotion. If you find this story interesting and learn a lesson that helps improve your life, Please like and leave your comments below. If you've ever experienced similar stories in your life, don't hesitate to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We would love to hear your story.